Okay, 2 part 1 just wants us to evaluate 6 to the power of 0. And that's something that you should just know off the top of your head straight away. And the answer is 1. Anything to the power of 0 is always, always 1. Part 2 wants us to simplify or evaluate, which just means work out 2 to the minus 1 times by 32 to the power of 4 over 5. So they're testing if your knowledge and understanding of indices. You should know that 2 to the minus 1 is the same anytime it's to the minus, anytime the powers are negative. That's the same as 1 over. The same thing without the power. Without the negative sign, sorry. So that's the same as just 1 over 2 to the power of 1, which is obviously just a half. 32 to the power of 4/5. If our power is a fraction, then the denominator is which root we take. So we're going to take the 5th root of 32. And then the numerator is which power we raise that the root to. So as we said earlier, this is a half. 5th root of 32, if you don't know, you can work out just by guessing. You can go through just the smaller numbers that you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just try them out. So 1 to the power of 5 is obviously just 1. 2 to the power of 5 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. So it is 2. If it hadn't have been though, and you didn't know, you could just keep going through until you land on the number that you need. Anyway, so the 5th root of 32 is 2. We then need to do 2 to the power of 4. You can do this in 2 ways now. This half, because this is a 2, that's the same as taking off one of these 2's here. So that's going to give us the same answer as 2 cubed, and 2 cubed is 8. If you're not comfortable with what I've just done there, instead you can work out what 2 to the power of 4 is. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 16, and then times that by a half. And half of 16 is also 8.